Okay, so if you are here today, you're here to hear part two of how we wound up building a house or getting in the market of building a house. So if you missed last week, I will post a link so that way you can check out that video. But long story short, the house that we kind of envisioned in this fabulous neighborhood was going to end up being just not even anything close to what we wanted. And so we had, at the end of the night, it was Sunday night, it was late, we both agreed that we could get more house for less money in a different neighborhood. So the next day, we both are at work and it's lunchtime, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to use my lunch hour. Instead of going for a walk or doing yoga, I'm just going to look to see what kind of house I could get in the area we're looking at and what our options are. So I'm Googling and I'm looking, and I end up finding this neighborhood, and I was like, oh my gosh, we need to go. I know we don't want to build, but, oh yeah, because that was like a whole nother thing, is that we were not going to build. We wanted to move into an existing home. I know, right? Okay, so anyways, I said we can go and we can check out this model home in this neighborhood just to even see if these are the types of houses that we're looking for. So anyways, that night, I dropped Connor off again with my mom, and he eats dinner with them, and Greg and I are going to look at this neighborhood. And Greg gets there before I do because it's on like the one side of this town, and I had to go up and drop Connor off and then go over to the other side of town. So anyways, he gets there and he says, the model's not open. I'm like, well, that's crazy. How are we supposed to look at this house if the model's not open? And it was still early. I mean, it was after work, but still they said on their website they were open till late. So anyways, I said, let's do this. This same builder is building closer to our current house where we live now. It's like 5 minutes away. Let's just go to that neighborhood so we can at least get a sense of this particular builder. And then we can always say we want to build in this other neighborhood, right? So we get to the model home and it's open. So I call Greg, I'm like, it's open, come here, we'll go and we'll meet with this person. So he gets there, we go in, and she's like, our model's under construction. What? She goes, but we have some spec homes and you can walk through those. These are essentially the homes that you could choose from in this neighborhood, and you can come back and let me know what you think. She gave us a map and she said, go here first and then go over to here and then go here and kind of like make this circle, and then come back to me and let me know what you think. So Greg and I get in the car together and we start driving and we pull up to this house and we're like, this is really nice. This is a really nice house. So we walk in and we're looking around, and everything we're seeing we're absolutely loving. Like, the floors are beautiful, the layout's fabulous, the finishings are great. We're like, we really like this house. And I'm like, I really like this house. And we get done walking through and Greg says to me, like, slams his hand down like, this is our house. This is our house. And I'm like, hold on, time out. We have literally looked at one house. Like, this is now granted, you can't count the other house that was like crazy expensive in the other neighborhood. Like, you can't even count that, right? Because we're not even in that space. We've walked through one house. We have seen one house, and you're telling me this is the house? This is the house. He's like, yeah, this is the house. I'm like, let's just go and look at these other houses. Well, you all, sure enough, we go through and we look at the other houses with this builder, and they're nice. They're really nice, but like the first one was just the house for us. And so we go back and we are talking to the lady, and she shows us a map of like where we could potentially build a house. And I'm kind of looking at Greg like, really? He wants to build now. And so there's like this section of the neighborhood that just opened up that was on a cul-de-sac. And Greg's like, this is exactly where we're going to build our house. We're going to build this house on this land. We're going to do it. And so next week, I will tell you my response to that.